I've always felt as if I've lived my life in the fast lane, trying to achieve the most in the shortest amount of time. As if watching a movie reel, I reflected on my life, yet even in my thoughts, it seemed to play in fast motion. I earned multiple degrees in college, lived in some of the biggest cities in the country. I became a compounding pharmacist and herbal information specialist, in addition to being a wife and mother. I strove to achieve goal after goal without pause. Though this quality of always climbing upwards allowed me to accomplish a lot in a short amount of time, I also felt a great amount of self-imposed pressure. I longed for simplicity and balance without abandoning the journey I'd traveled so far. Driven by the scarcity of time my whole life, I would tip over the metaphorical hourglass to live my life consciously in the moment. For me, slow living in the fast lane is about finding a balance between productivity and self-care. I'm sharing a snippet of how I restructured my life and learned to slow down despite having a busy schedule. A life change was in the midst. As a family, we were all aligned that a slower pace was needed and that a new home away from the city was key. More than a move, but rather a transformative approach to life, I listed my responsibilities and my passions. I examined how I could find simplicity and enjoyment in each task, and how to prioritize my interests, which I'd ignored for so long. I knew that I wanted more family time, to live in a rural setting, to redefine my job, and prioritize my passions of gardening, beading, art, and poetry. This exercise was not quick, nor was it easy. It required sacrificing certain areas of my life to welcome in others and a new, slow living mindset. Destined for the hill country, we watched the city disappear in the rearview mirror as we drove away. In this new location, I'm still busy. I still have a job and all of my family responsibilities. However, being in a new, peaceful environment was more suited to my family's preferences, which allowed us to more easily have a slow living way of life. It removed the constant electric energy of the city that always seemed to heighten our stress levels and constantly chased away the calm. I've also melded my job with slow living. I now work as a pharmacy writer from home. Yes, this impacted my capability for quantity, but it brought so much quality and is aligned with a slow living perspective. I tried to find calm despite having a busy schedule by incorporating elements of slow living into my daily activities. No longer is my to-do list the driving force dictating how my time is spent. I plan for the future, learn from the past, but know that it's in this moment where life happens. Each week, I carve out time especially dedicated to following my bliss. I lead a meaningful life by prioritizing my passions of gardening, reading, drawing and painting, and spending time in nature. I often do these with my family, which has strengthened our bond or brings me peace when I do them alone. And while I still live in the fast lane with a busy schedule, I have learned how to take it slow. I still hear the clock ticking in my head sometimes, beckoning me to hurry along. I consciously make an effort to quiet the ticking and live in the moment. It's still a struggle, but the rewards are immeasurable.